was about. So this weekly targets for just like last week, I have been nailing the training and I've been slacking on all of the other 4 areas: money making, boxing, social skills, dating life. So every time you slack, I don't want you to think that it's okay or it's alright, you can catch up in the future. I don't want you to think that. I want you to really, really remind yourself that you are not trying your best, and God loves people who try their best, and God hates the people who are lazy. You're being lazy, and I want to remind you that you are being lazy. You're not. You think that these tasks are difficult, or I can't be bothered, I'm not in the flow. You're coming up with all these excuses, but you're just lazy, and God hates the lazy. Just keep telling yourself that, because every time you miss a target, every time you miss a weekly target, a day target, I want you to say to yourself that I'm being a lazy fuck, and God hates lazy people, and He refuses to give them any kind of blessings, and He hates those people. Because when you skip like a target and you miss a target, your brain is gonna say to yourself that, oh, it's okay. You're not in the flow of like talking to people, so the beginning is always the difficult one, so it's okay to miss a target or 1 or 2. It's okay. You live by yourself, so it's not easy to get into the flow, or you don't have the motivation to start doing your business work. Your brain will come up with excuses which will sound so fucking convincing, like super convincing, bro. You know deep down it's bullshit, but you can't be like listening to your own brain, bro. It comes out with bullshit so convincing that even you get fooled. So every time you miss a target, I want you to say this to yourself: God hates the lazy, God loves people who try their best, and you're being lazy now. And that will just start to snowball into this massive ball of guilt and anger towards yourself, which will propel you into action. Because when you're angry or anxious or stressed or under pressure, usually you'll end up taking action, or you usually like end up hurting yourself. So it's one or the other outlet. So it's got to be like the productive one. Of course, it has to be the one, because you've got shit to do, bro. You got the day targets, you got weekly targets. I got shit to do, bro. I ain't got time to be like moping around, because the plan has already been made. The plan is already there. The business has been set. So all you have to do is like work now. There's nothing else more to like plan or optimize, or nothing else more, bro. Just brute effort from this point onwards. There is no more optimizing this bit or trying to plan a little bit more or trying to... Bro, there's no more to do. All you gotta do is like give the fucking effort, like work your nuts off and see where you... Like, get the fucking targets, man. Chase after the targets like a lion chases an antelope. Chase after it. For the last time, I don't want you to ever think that missing a target is like okay, and I'm not in the flow, it's okay, bro. It's okay to miss a target, bro. I don't want you to ever think that. If you miss a target, I want you to say this in your mind and say this out loud to people maybe. God hates me, God thinks I'm a lazy person. The most of the targets I'm missing here are for the money side of things and dating and social life side goals. Targets. And it makes complete sense, because even for boxing, I managed to tick some of the boxes and missed maybe like 1 or 2. It's not okay, but still I'm saying that the biggest weak points for myself is like those 3 areas: trying to work to get money, and trying to get like a social and dating life. So you have to focus on your weaknesses. Now your boxing and your like muscle building is like on autopilot. You basically have to like not autopilot the other two and actively pilot them. Okay, that sounds autistic as fuck, but you get my point. Yeah, you have to like actively prioritize them, because all five are like priority for me. Because if you push only one, it sounds productive, like to go full on in one thing, but I'm not gonna be doing that. But I'm not. It sounds productive, but I'm not doing that. Fuck that. So you have to like prioritize for them.